Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera here so you guys can see my view and everything. So I'm curious, who here is here in person at your first Partner Co event? Wow. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna spend the next 30, 45 minutes and we're gonna do some debriefs and we're gonna share with you something super special, something we've been working on for a long time now. And it might deal with more lifestyle. It might deal with some more travel. Who here would love it if we could simplify how we travel, for example? You heard about it. Well, Katie talked. No. Jeez, Winner.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I haven't heard.
Man. So, guys, if you don't know, Winner is a troublemaker. I know.
Not just
I
in
know.
the winter.
And not just in the winter. I know. I know. But what I'd love to do is I'd love to have a couple of you guys share a nugget or two, right? Spend a quick minute, but come up here. Who wants to share something that you got out of this entire weekend so we can hear, we can learn from you guys? Katie, come on down. Yes, let me give you a mic. So I'm going to give you this cool little mic thing. Just hold it.
Okay.
And I know it's a fancy mic. Yep, and just speak. There we go.
When you think of something that you need and should do, don't think about it, just do it. Use the 5-second rule.
Yeah. Who else got that? Who else got that 5-second rule? Don't overthink things. So, Katie, we have some cool things for you. All right. So, let's see. Got some product. Let's give her a big round of applause. Come on, taking action. Taking action. I know everyone on Zoom's like, oh, I want some of that. It's all good, you know. Hey, by the way, on Zoom, who's going to be here with us in PXP, by the way? Put PXP in the chat below. I know all of us are going to be here. All right. Who else has something to share? Now you're like, I get it. Sandy, come on. I do it for the prize. I do it for the prize. I know. There we go. Miss Sandy, first say your name, where you're from, your current, how long you've been involved in Partner Co, your current title.
Okay. I'm Sandy Gledhill, Austin, Texas. I joined just before PXP in September. Current title is Vice President.
Let's go. Yes.
One of my big takeaways was that James got Lindsay and Cindy because he jumped into his stories, looked at his viewers, did not even know them, and just said, hey, sis, I saw you watch my stories. Love to get to know you. And, you know, I often thank people for liking my posts, but I look at the viewers of my stories, but that's like a practical tip. I have the same people watching my stories all the dang time. And why am I not talking to them? So I was like on that immediately. That one will make us money.
That's a moneymaker. Congratulations. Come on down, pick your prize table, Sandy. Look at that. I know she won the prize and then she forgot about the prize. I know. There we go. I love it. Yes. Baby Jaden.
Oh,
I know.
so cute.
We got Lindsay here. What's up, Lindsay? Hi. We're just getting some feedback. We're getting some cool things, you know. Did Lindsay not do a fantastic job, guys? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Just going over some feedback. All right. Come on down. All right. So your name, where you're from, how long you've been involved in Partner Co, your current title.
I am Shanna Burks from the Woodlands, Texas, which is outside of Houston.
Awesome.
I am a senior manager, I think. And like one leg director, one leg senior manager.
Oh, it's gonna get done.
Like trying to get over that hump.
It's coming.
I've been in Partner Co since June. I believe June, yeah.
Nice.
And something that every speaker said, they're like 2 posts a day. I mean, you see that it's in the boards, like 2 posts this time. Yeah, like every single one. Everyone, 2 posts a day. You schedule it. It's like you have good intent, or not you. I have good intentions, but then when it comes down to it, I'm like, oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I should have scheduled it. Guess what I'm going to be doing?
2 posts.
2 posts a day.
There it is. That's huge. Come on. Hey, who here's committed to doing 2 posts a day? There are 2 in the chat too with Zoom. Grab whatever that you want. There we go. What was that? Oh, Katie, I need to ask you those questions. Yes, you could just stay right there. We'll stand real quick. Stand real quick. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Katie Garner from Daytona Beach, Florida. I've been with Partner Co.
Oh, no worries.
Since September 1st, end of August, and I'm a senior supervisor.
Awesome. Congratulations. All right, next on up, couple more shares.
Hi, I'm Shauna Carroll from Vero Beach, Florida. I've been in the, with Partner Co since April of last year. And what I learned is to invite new people, talk to new people, don't be shy to put your story out there, even when you have people that you're like, oh, I don't want this person to see. Who cares? Let them see. It might change their life too.
Yes.
What's your rank, Shauna?
Vice President?
Congratulations. Grab that. Let's see one more. I know. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I saw Paula's hand go up first earlier. All right, Paula. I love this. Everybody's like, I'm gonna do it now. Incentives work. Paula, introduce yourself.
My name is Paula Allen. I'm from Missouri and I am a senior supervisor. And I've been with the company since I slid in on that last day of the free membership, August 31st of last year.
Wow.
So I don't remember what speaker said, to stay focused, which is hard for me,
Mm,
but it's helped me to be more intentional when I'm on Facebook. So stay focused, be consistent with the 2 posts, and don't quit. Because I've had people say to me, do you really think people are looking at those? They're gonna get tired of seeing you posting that stuff. Well, then they can scroll on by.
yeah.
There's
True.
people that post things that
That's right.
I'm not real crazy about either, and I just scroll on by, so they. So.
True.
That's what I'm going to do, and what that, to me, that statement, that individual said, it boils down to mindset. You have to decide, and I feel like that, well, I don't feel like, I know, God brought these into my life because I've been praying. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. And I wanted away from big pharma. So God brought these into my life. They're all natural. He healed me. And I want to help other people get connected to Jesus
Come on.
and natural healing.
There we go. Congratulations. Go grab your table. Okay, we'll have some more shares in a little bit, but I know people are antsy as well too. Who here wants to hear this cool announcement?
Yes,
All right. So,
yes, yes.
what will we present? Never mind. All right, we're gonna get some more people. I know you'll be like, ah. All right, over here. Come on up. All right, welcome. Introduce yourself first.
Tammy Kashat. I am from Sebastian, Florida. I've been in the company since December 12th and I'm a manager. My biggest takeaway is that I am extremely busy with my regular job and everything else, but as I go through all this, I make excuses because I'm so busy and I just need to buckle down and do it. And this is what matters, because this is how I'm gonna leave that other job.
Yep. There we go. Congratulations. So proud of you. Grab that from the table. One more, grab in the middle. Denise. I know it's so hard. It's like, James, you didn't pick me. I know.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. It's meant to be clipped on, but I know.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yes.
so mine's kind of a product one.
First, who are you?
Oh, yeah. Denise Norbert, and I joined in October. Okay. And I am a manager.
Come on, let's go.
So mine's a product, something I think about the products, or a testimony.
Yeah.
It was the most amazing thing. There was a man who was shot in the head and paralyzed. Is this
You're
picking
good.
up?
Yep,
Is this
yep.
good? Okay. And he started taking Renew, and it's like walking and talking and living again. So that was like incredible. Wow. The things that the products can do is just amazing.
Miraculous. I love that. Congratulations. Come grab. And then are these ours too, babe? Okay. These products are ours too?
Yes.
Oh, we got some cool things. Okay, let me give some, oh. Ugh. Okay, that was random, awkward. Okay. emceeing was kind of fun today, you know? So, but you guys are great. You guys are fantastic. All right. Well, first, I'm just so proud of each and every single one of you because to make the commitment to come down here to Destin, who here knows it took you a lot of sacrifice of time, energy, and money many of us probably didn't have? Who here is honestly still a little bit surprised you made it somehow? You're like, right? That's half the room right there. But wasn't it worth it?
Beyond worth it.
Yes, beyond worth it. Is there anyone here, and it's an awkward question to ask, but I'm going to ask you anyway, that's like, it was not worth it at all, right? I'm going to flip. I know. You better not stand up. Just kidding. No. But the truth of the matter is, every single time you invest in yourself, especially events like this, Amelia Harper, by the way, didn't she do incredible on stage as well? All the way from Nigeria, you know, and yes, she is awesome. So she talked about the value of these events, right? And we have an interesting culture because we run a business from our phones, which is nice because who here does like the flexibility of being at home and everything, right? But the reality is if we want to build a big scaling business, it's about community. It's about relationships. And you can only do so much online, but when we get offline, who here made some new friends this weekend? Right? Who here was surprised by how tall or short someone was? Yes, right? I know. But that's what it's all about, and it's beautiful, all right? So with that, we want to share with you some incredible announcements. The Cindy McKnight has entered the stage. What's going on?
Yes, yes, and it's also important to know too, so think about it. Cindy and I take all things into consideration when we get up on stage. So yes, we got the crowd going, but also the people that are building this business, we're all sitting in that crowd for 3 days, not building our business. So Cindy and I just took 1,000 people and we got them to reach out to 10 people.
Yes.
What did that just do? It taught them that in 1 minute, they can connect with 10 people. It also just moved that whole entire room's business forward that had done nothing for the past 3 days. So those were our goals.
Love it.
Yeah. So it's always a strategy, right?
Congratulations.
So we should really talk about what we've been masterminding.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let me preface the problem and then the solution of this, okay? So as you guys know, me and Becky, we've been with this company that drops the compensation plan since the very beginning back in 2011. So we've seen there's patterns in business that we're like, is there ways to make it even better? Now, who here loves everything that Partner Co already has? Like it's sort of great, okay? So we're always grateful, but we're always striving for better. And I hope you guys saw that too with corporate today. They're like, we're gonna make it better, okay? So here's a couple things that we noticed. Number one, when it comes to our titles here, there's a couple titles that it's kind of weird. When you hit a title, who here's had this experience? You hit a promotion, you ran really, really hard, and you got it, and then the next week is like, right? Who here's experienced that? Okay? Unless you're Sandy Gledhill, who's super like tracker intense, you know? Like most of us, you know, normal human beings, mortals. No, I'm just kidding. Sandy's awesome, you know. There's these certain drivers that happen, all right? And also what happens is as you hit certain titles, it gets harder to hit those titles, right? Because you typically need a bigger team and then all of that. And then there's certain places that you start to get stuck. And if you get stuck too long, honestly, you start feeling really guilty about yourself. You're disheartened and you're like, am I really successful here? And you honestly, can I talk about the opportunity? All right, that's number one. Number two, travel. Who here has seen all the amazing travel and you're like, I want to be there?
Amazing with Danielle.
Yes. Yes. Represented. Come on.
Down,
Yeah.
down, down.
And if you haven't traveled with Danielle yet, you got to travel with Danielle. It's an experience. Yes, Kelly did. Absolutely. It's a whole thing. travel, we all want it. But let's be honest as well too, and corporate was honest about this as well too. Who here, when you see how to win the travel, you're like, I want it, but either I can't do it, it sounds too hard, or how do I even do it, right? So that's one thing that we've tried to figure out, and it's not even trying. I believe we've cracked the code. All right. So I shared with them the link already. Check it. Who here has that message?
Come on.
And I'll throw it in this Zoom chat one more time. Feel free to open it up. It is a Canva thing. And then I want Lindsay for you to talk about, where did this idea come from? We are introducing a simplification of things.
There, come on.
First, we shared this with your leaders already. I'd love to know, how excited are you guys about what we're doing? So all of us, Becky, a lot of you have been in this industry a long time, right? And what we know about this industry is most people, yes, they get excited about a product. They're looking to make additional income. But what we can promise you is most people really love the community. They really want to be a part of this. They want to be together, laugh, travel, have an amazing time. Travel is the biggest driver in network marketing. And we know that. So I was with a company at one time, and with that company, our first year, we had one product. We did 100 million in sales just in North America, okay? The only thing we focused on was get 3, and your product is free. You guys heard that a little bit? And get everybody on a trip. Everybody goes on a trip. And you bring the eligibility of the trip to a place where everyone can actually be on the trip together. Everyone can actually qualify. They feel like they can qualify, and they can turn around to their friend and go, we can both do this together, because it's at a title that is very achievable and attainable for all of you. So we came together. I personally, in that company, I earned that trip. My first year with the company, I was able to go on it. I sat down next to somebody in the company that was making over $50,000 a month. Swam up to the swim up bar, sat right next to him, and he was bankrupt. He had his car repossessed, his house repossessed. And he said to me, Lindsay, and I told him my story, right? I was $60,000 in credit card debt. My husband and I were looking at bankruptcy, and he said, Lindsay, if you get as many people as possible on these trips, just like you did, you will absolutely change your life in this company. You will change your life in this industry forever. And that's exactly what I did. Just got a whole bunch of people together on trips. So you want to add to that?
What have I told them so far? What do they know?
Nothing.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I gave them the flyer. I just get.
Oh, they can't see it.
Some have it. Okay. Get next to someone that does have it.
Oh, you really do want me to talk?
Yes.
And now that's what we're doing.
Right now.
Yes. So yeah. So where are we going? And why are we going there?
How many people in this room first are going, have earned Punta Cana with
Stand
the
up.
company? Stand up.
Woo!
Drop a 1 in the chat on Zoom. If you want to be going on a trip to Punta Cana with all of us.
Going back to Punta Cana in July, and we're taking all of you with a couple of different things that you guys have to do to earn it.
Let's go. Let's go.
You can sit down. I do have something to add, okay, is that when I was at my first company and they announced a trip, I had no idea what the qualifications were, but they announced that there was a trip and I decided that I was going on it. And what I did is I went home and I made a post to social media and I said, guys, I am so excited. My company is sending me on a trip to Bermuda, and I claimed it. I announced it to my audience that I am going. And it helped me stay accountable because I started to have friends and family congratulate me for this trip that I hadn't even qualified for. I gotta go to Bermuda, okay? So I would say that if this is something that you're really serious about, something that you really want to do with us, then I would go and I would make that post. I'd say, I am going to Punta Cana with my friends at Partner Co. and I am so excited.
Come on, commit first and figure it out later, right? So let's talk a little bit about the resorts because you were very specific in doing this. And I just want to let you know, this is not a corporate thing. This is something that we've all masterminded, we've been working on and everything. And to be honest, this is something that corporate's looking very heavily on. And if it looks good, we're actually like the guinea pigs in the beta test for something in the future. All right. Yeah,
Because network marketers are the best secret.
the absolute best.
It doesn't leave this room, okay? Okay, doesn't leave.
And Zoom.
Or Zoom, yeah. Don't tell anybody. So, they are watching this. Oh, and when he says, oh, they're like just beta test. No. They are watching us like a hawk with this right now. This is a team mastermind trip. This is not corporate wide, right? So if you guys are posting this is a team trip. But this is very, very, very strategic and they're watching it so closely. Because we want the trips to be amazing here, right? If we take this company and we create every single person in it getting their product for free. They sell 3, their personal products for free. And we take this company and we get every single person on a trip. Guess what is going to happen to your businesses?
Dang.
Guess what's going to happen to this company? We'll be a $1 billion company like that.
Yes.
I watched it. The company that I was with, it was their first year. Hey, think about that. They'd never done anything in this industry before it was their first year. Yes, Partner Co. is 2 years old, but our experience as a company, the foundation of this company is solid, it's set. So we have the magic in our hands. That company that I was a part of that did these 2 initiatives did 100 million in their first year, 450 in their second year, and they were the first company to do $1 billion in less than 5 years in the entire industry.
Wow.
I'll tell you what will happen here at Partner Co. We do this 3 and Free initiative. We all in this room and on the Zoom massively crush this team promotion that we're putting out right now, this team trip, and Partner Co. Corporate is going to go. Let's freaking go. When we say that this is a team trip, I want you guys to know just how much we believe in it and that we believe in you guys and how this is going to give you the leverage that we know that you need in order to grow your businesses the way that we know that you want to. Is the incentive is being funded by the 4 of us.
Yes.
Okay, this is not a corporate funded event, but sometimes you're in a place where you just are filled with the belief that this is what needs to happen and I will do whatever it takes to make it happen. So the best thank you that you guys could give us is to go out and mother freaking crush that.
Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
Absolutely love it. All right. So for the first time ever, we are introducing the Champions Retreat in Punta Cana. And the place we're going to go are absolutely incredible. All right. It's an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana. It is like high status swim up bars, infinity pools. You got to talk about this because you've been there, right, Cindy?
Yeah, so I've actually been there with my husband. It's amazing. First of all, like you have like 5 miles of beach. I mean, the resort just keeps going and going and going. It's incredible. But the cool thing about it is how many of you have never been to an all-inclusive resort? I had
Oh.
network marketing. I got to experience my first all-inclusive resort. You guys, when you get there, it includes everything. It is your food. It is your drinks. It is your nachos by the pool. It's the food stripes.
I need to tell you guys the best story. My first trip with the company I was talking about, okay, I earned it, right? Eligibility, and I paid my way to go, right? I was eligible to go to the trip and then I paid to get there. So I get there and I've never been on an all-inclusive trip before. And I was like, do you think I could order a little one? They're like, Lindsay, you can get whatever you want. So I did. And then I was like, do you think we could get some? They're like, Lindsay, you can get whatever you want, whenever you want. My girlfriend and I that went on this trip together, 4 o'clock in the morning, we call the front desk.
Even room service.
Room service.
Yeah.
The whole entire room. We've got hamburgers. I'm like, we are not going to eat all this. But it was fun to take pictures.
Okay.
All night.
Yes.
It's so fun.
There's a question in the chat.
What's the question?
Trip.
Will it be a working trip?
Really good question.
You know, these trips, when you travel with us, like this business is a lifestyle. So you know what you're going to find? We're just always having fun. And then we're always doing business because business is fun when you're doing it right. But we're not going to be like, we're not going to be in an office cubicle meetings for 8 hours. You're not going to lock you inside. You're going to look out on an amazing pool and be like, over there. No, it's going to be tons of fun. But there is something really cool that we're going to add in this as well too. So let me go over some qualifiers.
Please do.
All right. We'll do another, we're going to, many of you have asked, so we're going to continue the IPA calls. We will continue them for sure. It is now a drive to Punta Cana IPA call. All right. I think on Monday, let's go deeper into the qualifiers. We'll show the flyer, stuff like that. But just so you know, it's very simple, okay? So it starts right now, and how it works is this. There's 5 tiers of qualifying. There's one where everything is compensated for at the actual resort, and then others, there's like tiers to get there. This was inspired because Lindsay was saying with her first company, who here would love to be a part of $1 billion rise, by the way? Like, that sounds amazing, right? Part of this was inspired because this is how your company did it as well too. And here's a perspective I want to give, okay? What would it be worth it to you to, of course, go and have fun, but also mastermind with all of these incredible people and just pick up all the golden nuggets? You know, has anyone here actually invested into a mastermind before, some type of retreat or something? How much are they? $10,000, $5,000, right? You know, I've said like easily, right? And you're not really having, I mean, you're having fun, but it's really, really business, right? So I look at this like a mastermind. I look at it as a retreat and it's a vacation. You can bring your family and everything as well too, right? So there's 5 levels of qualifiers. This is how it works. If you just want to get in and be able to come along, go manager, not once, not twice, but 3 times in the next 16 weeks. You have 16 weeks to do this. All right, manager.
Doesn't need to be consecutive, just in case you guys
Yep.
didn't catch that.
So just at some point, you hit manager. All right. So with that, who here is a manager and above already, by the way? All right. So I say that because I mean, everyone can do manager. Manager's 1,000 on the pay line. We'll break this down once again. All right. So that you get a qualify, you can go, and we have a really cool rate. You can pay your way and you can go there. Okay. You can be in the room.
Which is what I did my first trip. I qualified to go. I paid my way to get there. Amelia did it too. Paid my way to get there. With my friend, we split a room. It was a little over $1,000 that she and I split, and I got to sit next to multi-million-dollar earners in the industry and get their secrets. And let me tell you, Becky back there, let me tell you, it is proven that you get the best tips from multimillionaires at 4 o'clock in the morning with the entire menu you just ordered to your room at an all-inclusive trip. It's proven.
It's a full out clinical study, double blind, got everything. Absolutely. So that's tier number one. Tier number two is you go director 3 times within the next 16 weeks. You're going to be able to qualify and pay your way there, and you're going to get a unique swag bag, something unique only to the trip, and an exclusive photo shoot. So you're going to have some of the best social media content and everything. All right. Third tier is vice president 3 times in the next 16 weeks. What do you get with that? You get now a room, a night comp for, and then everything in the previous ones as well too. Okay. After that, this one I'm actually really excited about because we were able to make this happen. Who here would love an opportunity to get wealth building tips from a documented billionaire? Would that be powerful for you? We worked it out. Did you guys know that our own owner, Darren Zobrist, is a documented billionaire? He's so humble. He is so good with money, with a B, a big B. All right, big. He knows how to take money and grow it and scale it. But he's agreed that for those that do this next tier, which is hit officer twice, not 3 times, twice in the next 16 weeks, then you can be invited to everything that we just talked about and a special exclusive wealth building Zoom with Darren while we're out there as well too, and a VIP dinner as well. That in itself, I'd pay 10 grand for easy.
Yep.
All right, seriously. Yeah, that's gonna be big, okay? And the final one, who here would love your entire stay comp for? Like, that sounds amazing, all right? How do you do that? Go senior officer 2 times within the next 16 weeks, and then you get all 3 nights there, comp for, plus everything else as well, all right? So manager, director, vice president, officer, or senior officer. All right, is that first, I know it's like percolating. It's like, there's a lot of information. There's like 3 days, James, this is a lot. But question, does it seem simpler than the existing way to hit a trip? You're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna adjust it in a little bit, all right? That's the key.
Senior officer go, oh yeah, that's not me though. That's too high. I'll go for one of the lower ones. No. Because a lot of people do that, and the whole idea behind these different qualifiers, I want you to really wrap your minds around this. If you decide that you are going to Punta Cana, you're going on this champions retreat, and you just help somebody else in your organization hit manager and go to Punta Cana, and then you help somebody else before you know it, just by helping move everybody towards the retreat, you're a senior officer. What you now have is what we call leverage.
Yes.
And this leverage is what's going to help you grow and scale and make money along the way, okay?
That's really the big key. And in fact, in the PDF that you see, we broke down the strategy. This business, I want you to hear this and really like take this within your subconscious and understand it. Because you're not going to believe when I first say this statement. This business gets easier to build and make more money the more that you build it, the bigger that you build it.
Yes, right.
The higher title should be easier, not harder. It's only harder because there's certain drivers that we're not putting in, and it should scale. Remember what Tim said? Exponential business.
Yes.
Who here wants to see exponential growth in income in your business, right? So how does this work? Senior officer, help 2 officers. How do you get 2 officers? Help 2 vice presidents in those officers. How do the vice presidents do it? They need to help 2 directors. Go director, right? How do the directors do it? Help two people go manager. How did the managers do it? Help two people go ultimate. So if you help others and they help others and they help others and they help others, then it's a lot easier. Okay?
Yeah,
We'll break this down.
For Amelia Harper. Who doesn't want to be a CEO in this company? Does everybody want to be a CEO in this company? Yes. Amelia Harper is absolutely incredible. My question for you, you got to CEO. Did you focus on getting yourself to CEO, or did you focus on helping every other person in your team hit their goals?
I think James told us we went CEO.
Yeah.
Like, it's always focusing on others.
Right.
New managers, new senior vice presidents, new, how can we help the next person hit the next rank or hit the next monetary goal? And who do we need to help in their team so that they can hit that goal, which will help this one hit that goal? So it's just a snowball effect, and you don't even have to think. And before you know it, your back office says it's done, and it's like, wait, I think the bar's full. Like, I think I did it. So I mean, just focus on the activity of working together and helping each other. And it's going to be so much fun, guys.
So much
And we're all going to be sexy. We have our photo shoots. I mean, it's just going to be absolutely lovely. Okay. I mean, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Really how to help a lot of people. You lead yourself first.
Yeah.
The way you help a lot of people is you get yourself there first. You pretend like today is your day one. You wipe the slate clean. Every single person in here is starting as a brand new brand partner, and we're all gonna go out and get to manager, and we're all gonna go out and get to our next rank and our next rank and our next rank. We're gonna just lead by example. If you do that, you will massively help other people, bless their lives. You will lead them in the direction that you want to go, and your businesses will explode. And every single person you want on this trip will be there. But it's super important that we take corporate just threw out an incredible promotion. An incredible promotion. So not only are we going to help people get their personal product for free, we're also going to help them get an additional $100, $250, $500.
Yeah, that's for us.
Yeah, right. Not only are we gonna have, right, it's for us, but it's also for them. They have this, you bring somebody in, it's for them to do too.
Yes.
Okay, so not only are we helping them do that, we say, and we get to go on a trip together. Okay, so you have these incredible tools right now in your tool belt to explode your business, have the leverage, like Cindy said. These things together are powerful. They're powerful. And you guys, I'm so excited about it.
Come on.
So excited. So my challenge to you guys tonight is take so many pictures and so many videos of you having so much fun at the Emerald Party, because that is your marketing, to be able to show people our lifestyle here. So as you get into conversation about the business, you can point back to the fun, and you can build in the leverage of this group to the brand new person who hasn't even signed up yet. Okay.
Last thing I'm going to share with you guys, and then I'll give it to James and Becky. Well, two things.
Famous last words for network
Yes.
marketers.
We are going to be going over this a lot. A lot. You're going to hear us repeatedly talk about this, right? We're going to really break this down on Monday. You want to get every single person, no matter whether they say, I don't really want to do this anymore. This is your moment to reach out to people and say, hey, I know life's happened. I know whatever. You got to hear it. We've got an incredible trip that you could go on. Do you want to go on an all-inclusive trip with us? You got to just hear what it's all about. Come get them on the IPA on Monday or the replay, whatever you have to do. This is your time to get this in front of every single person that is already on your team. That's really, really important that they know what we're doing here, because you don't want people coming to you and going, what is this? Or thinking that it's a corporate trip, that it's not eligible for them anymore, right?
Yeah.
So be really, really intentional.
Intentional. A lot of words.
It's a lot of words about getting them on that IPA call. And then last thing, Cindy and I want to honor James and Becky. Let's.
Yeah.
We got- Have the biggest hearts in a, oh crap. In this entire industry, in this world, they really do. They have been through it all. And they have stuck through it. They knew we had something special here. They knew that this was gonna be the most incredible thing in the world. They just had to get there. They kept going. They had life. They have this precious, perfect baby in the back of the room. They deal with a lot. All of us, they deal with us. Let's just pray for them.
It's colorful.
Okay? It's colorful. We are colorful.
Nice way.
Right. We're a little demanding sometimes. Okay, guys, we're like, we gotta get this done.
Yes.
They have hearts of gold. We've never met anybody in this whole entire world like them. And we're so grateful. You guys do this for all of us. You do this for the company. And you make the things happen, the crazy ideas that we come up with. You're like, let's take that to John and Darren. We're like, let's go. So thank you. We love you guys. And we just could not be more grateful for what you're doing for all of us.
Yeah. My gosh. Babe, do you want to say anything?
Go grab.
He just peed on you. He just peed on you? Oh, peed on himself. Oh no!
Yeah. Well, so this is my first big event since I found out I got pregnant.
Yeah.
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 So it's so humbling, honestly, being here with all of you. Every single one of you inspire me. I remembered why I joined this business, and exactly like what they said is the community. I can't even tell you how much love and prayer and support that I've gotten through this journey. You can't find that anywhere else in the world. Like truly, you can't find it in corporate America. You can't find it doing anything else. And our company is truly so special because we have this type of people, right? With products that are changing people's lives, literally transforming people's health all around the globe.
Yeah.
We have like the best in class executive team that are leading with, integrity, innovation, and just this vision of longevity. And we're home, and we're so proud of all of you being here and trusting this staff.
Little JJ.
It's been a really long day for him. It's really good so far. Yeah. I know. Yeah. So I'm just so proud of all of you, and thank you for trusting all of us because and I know Cindy and Lindsay are always, so grateful for us, but truly, like, they've transformed our lives completely because we've been in this industry for like 13 plus years. We've worked and met incredible leaders. And these two are just on a different level.
Mhm.
Always thinking about you.
Mhm.
Always thinking about you. And I remember when I first started talking to them more frequently, when I first started the business, I felt like I need to be a better person. Because I'm like, they're just so loving all the time. They make every single person feel so special, right? Do you guys feel that? Every single person that has a connection with them, regardless if you're in their team or not, they make you feel so special. They make you feel so empowered. They make you feel like you can do anything, right? And they don't just say it. They put the work behind it. If you only knew the things that they do behind the scenes, the ideas that they're masterminding, that they're coming up with, and the things that they're, like, all these things that they come up with, it's truly to help all of us. James and I are like, we have to, we're for sure gonna stand behind you guys for it, because you can't find leaders like this in the entire industry. So we feel so grateful to be partnered with you guys, honestly. And I think that's what PartnerCo attracts, just top-notch, high-caliber people, you know, like these two. And we're gonna have more of them in all of your teams. You are those leaders as well. Like, we really want you to start thinking that way, because it's not just, oh, these people are really, really amazing and that's it. But you guys are here for a reason. You guys were attracted to this tribe for a reason. All of you on the Zoom too, you guys are in this community for a reason. It's because you are our people. It's because your heart is aligned with our hearts. So, and we need all of us to be able to go out there and to really unleash our potential, to be able to do what God really designed us to do, right? And we can't do this by ourselves. We need all of you to take this on and be able to touch the lives that God put in your lives, right? To be able to do this together. So I'm so grateful. Thank you for just being patient with me as well, and all your prayers and help and love and support. I can't thank you enough, and I'm so excited for PXP. I won't miss another big event.
Okay. All right. So some quick marching orders then. Who here's going to Punta Cana with us? All right. Monday, it's going to be 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern will be our IPA call. Who here has never been on one of the IPA calls? Just curious. Anyone not been? Okay. Awesome. Wow. Dang. No, welcome. Welcome. I know you're here. All right. Well, make it on there. The links will be out there. Same links and same password, same everything. Same link as what you're on here right now on the Zoom. We're going to break it down more. We have the PDF out there. You can take a look at it. Don't get too confused by it. You know, we will break it down in a very simple way. And I promise you, if you think it's hard, it's going to actually be way easier than what you think already. Because I didn't even explain another cool piece of it, which I will not explain right now. All right. So we have that. Biggest thing though is PXP. All right. Punta Cana is going to be great, but it drives into PXP. Here at Connect, I mean, was this not like the most amazing event ever? Like, man, that was next level. Like, oh my gosh. In the back, I won't tell you how much it is, but they told me how much they put into this event, how much they invested. My jaw dropped. I'm like, dang, that's crazy, because they love us so much, because they do things best in class, because this is a multi-billion-dollar brand and they already look that way. So don't miss PXP. Get your PXP ticket today and make sure everything else is going to drive towards that. All right. Anything else? Absolutely. Absolutely. Bye, Zoomers. Bye-bye. Love you.